Puppy dog. He's just running outside, catching his breath. Okay, master? Alright, well, looks like today's the day. If anyone's been following me or seen on Instagram, I probably have mentioned already what today is about. Alright. It's warmed up a little bit. Alright, so we're just sitting here admiring the car. They said it'd probably be about half an hour to the transport company. Lets me know where and when they touch base here in Concord. Because the new owner is now, he's gonna have it transported out there to him since he lives out in Nebraska. A little ways away. So I'm sitting here just making sure everything's right, everything's checked. Everything's good. I'm not missing anything. I'm not forgetting to keep anything in here. All the old parts in the back covered up. But yeah, this is a fun car, man. I driven it like last week or two. It's awesome. It's a fast car, and I'm gonna miss it. Not because of the performance really, but you know, it's my first ZR1. My first Corvette was the C6 Carbon Edition Z06. Love that car to death. I still miss it. Even while having this, I would say I still miss it. A Canful bolt-on LS7 it's worthy in its own right. You don't need to compare it to like an LS9 in the ZR1, but the ZR1 is modified. It's a lot faster than what stock ones go for. It's a lot faster than most cars, I'd say, out there on the road today. I don't race it. I don't beat on it. The extent to is what you see in my clips. You know, coming out of Cars and Coffee and on the highway and whatnot, or Mexico. Like I said, I don't beat on it, but it is one of my favorite cars. And even though I had 3 Corvettes, you know, it's like, which one do I choose? Which one was the best? And it's like, I guess picking children. I don't have children, so I guess I can't really make that comparison. But it's very hard, because there's a special place in my heart for the Carbon Edition. They're limited production, special colors. They only came in Inferno, which is this color, and Supersonic Blue, which is kind of like a bluish gray. Amazing car. I missed the LS7, but I mean, how do you miss an LS7 when you have a 1,000 horsepower ZR1, you know, LS9? Love this car a lot. I hate to see it go. I really do. I think about this a lot. But I do need to sell it. I can afford it, but it's also, I do want to buy a house this year, and in Charlotte, those are not cheap. So yeah, I just turned 27 yesterday. I am in communication with a dealer for the truck. I might trade that in for something smaller and cheaper. That'll be a build in itself. I'll probably showcase on the channel. I do fear that the ZR1 content will not come to an end yet. I do want to touch base with the new owner again after he gets everything settled, and see if we can get some more videography shots of this car, because on the highway, it's right in the sun. It's an amazing car to watch. And maybe, I don't really care about photos, to be honest. I have a lot of those, but the videos, it's hot stuff. But yeah, this is, I don't know, it sucks because the C7 is also a very great platform and Corvette within itself. Their interior is like miles ahead of the ZR1, but what drew me back to the ZR1 or the C6 platform was, it was very simple yet it's a complex system. They have proven records in these cars over the years, and it's still just very simple. And when you look at what the C7 offers, is just like a touchscreen, compartment, heated seats. They have, passengers have controls. You got a full digital dash, but I like the C6 dash a lot more. The analog is perfect. The radio you can switch out. You can add cameras. The cameras are a big one in the C7, because my 2LZ came with front and rear cameras, and this one doesn't have cameras at all, and I have yet to add them. But cameras are a big thing. You should definitely add to it if you have a C6. But yeah, there's really not much to like a C7 interior other than like the looks. I feel like it just looks more like a sports car. This feels more like a race car. And like I've mentioned in posts, and like people are like, why do you like the C7 or do you like the C6 more? And it's like, obviously you were drawn back to the C6. Like, why'd you do that? The C6 feels more like a race car. The LS platform is just a lot easier to work on, and probably a little bit cheaper. I mean, maybe not for the ZR1, but for like the LT4 to make 1,000, you need port injection and like meth and all that stuff. I just didn't want to spend that money because the Corvette tax, it does add up, and it does get expensive. So I was like, let's buy a modified ZR1 for basically the same price of what I paid for my C7. And that's what I did. And I found this Inferno. It's 45 minutes away. Reputable owner, reputable shop who built and tuned it. And so I went with it, and I don't regret that choice at all. It was a dream car of mine, and it's definitely worth it. Like, the C7 is a great touring car. I say touring is because I traveled a lot with it, and it's a lot more comfortable. You get you get more bolsters in the seats, you get the heated seats, you get the better infotainment center, digital dash, heads-up display. That is a lot better than the heads-up display in the C6. The C6 one looks like you're playing a 2002 like pixelated game, like an 8-bit game. So like, it has nice interior luxuries compared to a C6, as well as a lot more systems for like magnetic ride control and steering assist, or steering control, whatever the system's called. So I mean, a lot more, and like to compensate for driver error, I guess. So that's where I kind of stand with that. The ZR1's, it's a great race car. It's a good like weekend car. I mean, you can daily them, but at the price you're paying for this, if you're trying to only go for a daily, I would suggest a C7, just because the interior and the design is just a lot more comfortable for daily use. For this, I feel like it specializes in like a track car, or like a highway weapon, or like, like it's a show car. You can take this out and, share it with everybody. So that's where I stand on that. But like I said, I fear that it's not the end of the ZR1 content. I would like another one, but I can't do it soon, because I want to get rid of the truck, get something cheaper, pay that off, and then just get ready for, possibly buying a house within like Q4 of 2025. So that's my plan. That was my plan last time, and then I ended up buying a ZR1. So, I wanted the new truck. Comes with a warranty. It's a lot safer. It's a lot reliable, compared to like a 20-year-old Duramax or a 15-year-old Duramax. So that's kind of what I'm on. But yeah, it should be here soon. It should be another 10-20 minutes until the driver sets. I'll do the rest of the video of them just loading it up, and then we'll go from there. It hasn't hit me yet that I just sold my dream car, my ZR1, my dream ZR1, but and it's gonna happen, and it's gotta roll with it. So it's getting dark out. A little chillier out, but yeah, see them. All right, so delivery just showed up. He's got another car in there. He says he's gonna pull out, and then I can pull mine in, so he can deliver that one today. So this is it. I thought I had to go drive somewhere, but I guess not. Which is good. I mean, it's convenient. Yeah. All right. Let's go. He's pulling that car out. Should be in time right here. This. All right, here we go. So all tied up, ready to go. Man, I'm gonna miss this car.